HarperCollins presents How to Win. Lessons in Success from the UK's top performance psychologist. By Dr. Kate Hayes. Read by Antonia Beamish. Introduction. Wembley Stadium, Sunday the 31st of July, 2022. England 2, Germany 1. Chloe Kelly scored what looked to be the winning goal of the 2022 Women's European Championship, tore off her shirt and sprinted towards the bench. The noise ricocheting around Wembley Stadium was deafening, the mood euphoric. With that one goal, in extra time, the Lionesses looked set to topple Germany, saving the nation from the stress of an excruciating penalty shootout. A major international tournament win, England's first since the Men's World Cup victory in 1966, would also assure them a place in football history. Well, maybe. Despite the late strike, a goal poked in from close range, the Germans were an experienced side and couldn't be written off, especially as they'd already shown the emotional resolve to come back from a goal behind. Meanwhile, the England players plus subs were celebrating on the pitch. Chloe was surrounded by her teammates at the sidelines as Sarina Wiegman, the England head coach, attempted to instill some sense of order. At the very moment when cool heads were needed to secure the win, England were in danger of losing theirs. It was hard not to get caught up in the euphoria, but from my position in the stands, a feeling of excitement soon turned into apprehension. As the head of women's psychology at the FA, I understood the dangers of emotional turbulence all too well. We haven't won it yet, I thought. Get your shirt back on, Chloe. Then I looked down at my watch. 10 minutes to go, plus stoppages. Stay in the present. Manage the game. I needn't have worried. Chloe was soon back in full kit, the team steadied, and I tried my hardest to appear composed. In my job, it's important to at least look like a picture of calm, even when my heart rate and rising adrenaline levels are telling a quite different story. That's because there was little doubt that the fate of England's tournament hinged on the players' emotional control during the remaining 10 minutes, although if they could echo their resolve from the previous 5 games, there was every chance that the final was over. Throughout the tournament, the team had performed with grit and resilience. There was a powerful sense of self-belief within every member of the squad, and despite them living in team hotels and training venues for the best part of 9 weeks, their spirit and camaraderie remained undented. Every single player was committed and driven, even the ones who hadn't experienced a minute of competitive action. Those individuals were just as impressive as the headline grabbers. They'd showed up in training, they'd pushed the starting 11 to work even harder, and they'd given 100% in every aspect of preparation, ensuring they were ready if and when their time came. Up until the final's 110th minute, the vibe permeating the Lionesses' camp had been relaxed and emotionally controlled. The team had progressed through the group stages and knockout rounds with conviction, and behind the scenes, everything was calm. Sure, we celebrated the wins as they happened, but for the most part, there was an air of business as usual. The atmosphere around the squad had shifted a few times, most markedly on the bus journey into the stadiums as the tournament progressed, and then only for a few brief moments. The roads leading to Wembley on the day of the final had been lined with tens of thousands of fans. The national mood was revved up, the country sensing that we were on the verge of achieving something special, and every now and then we caught a glimpse of what had been happening outside the walls of our team hotel. In such an atmosphere, I briefly found it hard to suppress my emotions. Excitement, pride, and unity hit me all at once. But then, when I looked around at the players, they appeared relaxed. Their nerves had been reframed as excitement, and they accepted the emotion as a cue that their bodies and minds were ready. This tone had been set by Sarina's final team briefing, where her
Sample complete. Ready to continue?